Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Okay, guys, so I'm actually really excited about this week. It's sort of a transitional week for me. I have taken a week off of going to the gym and doing things for me because I've been moving, but now I feel like, okay, now I'm ready to get into this shit. I'm so excited for Charleston. I've met so many people already, and I'm just excited to have fun and play and get like adjusted. As of right now, we are not there yet, but we will get there. In the meantime, today I got to go to the gym and have some sort of sense of normalcy, which was amazing. But we're going to get into all of it and the Vanderpump rules of it all. So before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So we are jumping right into it. I don't even honestly know where to start because there is a lot. So I guess let's start. God, I'm sitting here thinking and I'm like, where? You know what? Let's start with the Lala of it all. So, thank you to Reality Blurb. Ariana Maddox had a little talk with her boyfriend Daniel Way before they traveled to San Francisco to film the Vanderpump Rules season 11 finale, which aired last week on Bravo. Now, while looking back at the episode, Ariana revealed what she said to Daniel, whom she's been dating since last April. And Lala Kent suggested that she wasn't accurate in her description of the fitness trainer, and Tom Sandoval shared his thoughts on Ariana's new man. He was kind of the man of the hour a little bit. I kind of gave him a heads up that like we've done these trips before. This one's going to be a little weird. I was like, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Just know that is what Ariana explained on the Vanderpump Rules after show. Now, meanwhile, Lala felt that Ariana built Daniel up to be more of a tough guy than he actually was ahead of first meeting Tom Sandoval. The way that Ariana made him sound, it was so wild to me. I'd never met him, and she was like, he's a personal trainer and he doesn't fuck around. And I asked him about, and he's like, no, Sandoval didn't do anything to me. Like, I would have no problem saying, hey, what's up? But this is my girlfriend. And it was pretty fucked up to hurt her, but now I get to be with her. So it was very different than what Ariana said. Like, he's actually pretty normal. But in their own Vanderpump Rules after show segments, Tom Schwartz and Tom Sandoval admitted to having no ill feelings towards Daniel. I think he handled himself well coming into a fucking strange, like situation. He was super chill. He wasn't like overcompensating. He was just cool. And Sandoval agreed, saying he seems like a really nice guy. But Jax and Brittany also weighed in, with Brittany saying that Daniel seems very nice, although she'd only met him a couple of times. And Jax labeled him as a normal dude and applauded him for the support that he offers to Ariana. I think he's playing it the right way. He's in her corner, is what Jax said, which, let's all be honest, nobody is looking for Jax to give them validation, I think, to say the least. But wait, we're not done. Now, it's part one of the Vanderpump Rules season 11 reunion. This time around, there are no couches, only chairs, and there are no restraining orders. So, luckily, all parties can be set at the same time. However, that doesn't mean that Scandal is a thing of the past. In fact, the majority of the first part focuses on Rachel, Sandoval, and Ariana, where they're living, who they're living with, and just how quickly Ariana dropped Katie to head to Broadway. Intent versus impact seems to be the theme. Now, the reunion kicks off the way that any great Bravo show does. 7 hours prior, the viewers get a snippet of what's to come, and the fact that they will be watching the finale episode live together makes me cringe, but that will have to wait. For now, Andy is here to step in as a mediator since the infamous assistant of the season is not available. Andy's joke, not mine, is what they said. LVP realizes that there's a lot to work out within the group, but Sandoval feels like he's in a better place than last year. And according to Ariana and Katie, by the time the reunion airs, something about her will be open. But upon a quick Google search, that place still has not opened its doors. And in the meantime, Ariana is having the time of her life. Lala's prepping for the arrival of her baby and buying a new house in the valley, and Sheena and Brock have also purchased a house in the valley, which seems like insurance to get on another show in case Vanderpump Rules falls through. But Andy points out that during the season, Sandoval and Ariana lived under the same roof, and Ariana has filed the petition, action to forego the sale of the house, but she cannot talk about it as it is an ongoing legal issue. Ariana is currently not living in the home, and Schwartz is still on the fence about moving in with Sandoval. As everyone teases them about being grown up roommates, Sandoval is the only one not laughing about this, and he explains that his dad is in his 60s and still has a roommate. When it comes to Rachel, LVP calls her absolutely ridiculous. Sandoval wanted her to come to her own decision about returning to the show, and Lala feels like they might have had a productive conversation should Rachel have come back. However, Lala explains that she would not have changed how last year's reunion went down, referring to the fierce loyalty to Ariana. Sandoval called Rachel a coward for not coming back, considering they both are responsible and he has chosen to face the truth. Sandoval believes the rumor that he groomed Rachel implies pedophilia, but Lala, who evidently has a lot to say, disagrees with him. And Lala doesn't, she does admit to being a projector, but she understands that Rachel's lack of responsibility remains a big issue. So Sandoval reminds the group that they were equal partners in this affair. And it's wild that Rachel is now going after both of them, being him and Ariana, with the revenge porn lawsuit. Sandoval admits that it's one thing to go after him, but for Rachel to go after Ariana is a whole new level. Also, agreed. I mean, when it comes to suicidal ideations, Sandoval talks the ups and downs, and Lala and Sheena feel like they might have played a role in why they chose to soften towards him. But Ariana remains stoic. She doesn't, based off of what we're watching now, hold on, bear with me. She doesn't seem like she appreciates how Sandoval spoke about her publicly when it comes to her mental health. And Sandoval says that he felt as if Ariana used that as a manipulation tactic to keep him in the relationship, but no one's buying it. So Sandoval got called out for comparing the affair to George Floyd and OJ Simpson, and he does his best to talk his way out of that, claiming that he simply meant that the affair should not have been as newsworthy as the important issues were. Katie points out that Sandoval should think before he speaks because there's something called intent versus impact, and it doesn't matter how Sandoval meant it because the impact of the statement is more important and long lasting than the intent of the statement. Mhm. Mm-mm. I mean, and we're not even done, guys. Okay. Last but not least. Now, Jax Taylor said that the Valley doesn't need cast members from Vanderpump Rules amid a report that stars from the original show are transitioning to the spinoff. He also seemed to shade his current co-stars Nia and Danny Bucco. Around the same time, Lala addressed the temporary Pump Rules hiatus, as well as the allegation that she bought a house in Valley Village or Sherman Oaks in the Valley to position herself in a new show. And on a recent episode of When Reality Hits, Jackson estranged wife Brittany Cartwright, who she'd like to see on the Valley next season. She answered, but before she did, he shut down the idea of anyone from the original show, not from Vanderpump Rules. I personally don't think we need to bring anyone from Vanderpump Rules over. And Brittany disagreed, explaining that Sheena and Lala are her closest friends outside of the group. But Jax held firm to his opinion. I'm not trying to make this Vanderpump Rules. As of right now, that is a no. It's a hard no. But who knows? It could change. If we have parties, absolutely. But this is the Valley. This is not an extension of Vanderpump Rules. I'm really proud of our show, and I think it isn't fair to our cast members after they work so hard to just bring people over. Okay. All right, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. So pop off in the comment section, please. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.